Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is a Centurion Action 10. It's the Tier 10 British heavy tank and it's located on the west spawn of Airfield under the command of Awppenheimer. Well, he's got 2 marks on the barrel and that barrel is for a 105mm L7A2 gun, which is very, very powerful. And the Action 10 has a new turret, a different turret to the Centurion 7. The mantlet's been removed and they've angled the frontal armour on the turret to make it more resistant. Whoa, leaped over there. Now it's got good gun depression as well. And we're approaching Temple Mount, or what I call Temple Mount, in the centre of the map. Temple Mount because there's a temple on the right side and an amphitheatre next to it. And another temple here. These columns. Okay, always good opportunities to shoot in these areas. And there's our first target. It's an Emil 2. Oh, and it doesn't go through, but our platoon mate gets one through. We're platoon with the Batchat 25 ton. And we get one through the lower plate there. 398. The alpha damage is 390 on this gun. That is a Object 430U. Get one into him for 313. And one into the next target, which was an M103. All both low rolls, so unfortunately, but 257. That's a high roll. 416 on that. But we were seen, so we're going to get some fire. Oh, Type 5. Can't miss that. And it's a high roll again. Now the one bane of the existence of the Centurion Action 10 is Arty, I'm afraid. It can be fairly slow, and the problem is that whilst it's engaged in battles like this, Arty can take its toll on the Centurion. But there's no Arty in this game, so he's free to roam about the battlefield without getting hit. Okay, misses the chance on the 50M. Go for the 430U again. Not going to go for the angled turret, but he might get one through the... Oh, bounce 2 rounds there. Shows how the armor's good. Go for the T30. Yes! 385. It's a low roll, but only just. Okay, the 430 is having a bit of difficulty trying to get a good solution. This angle... Oh, Type 5 heavy. Can't miss that one. And again, it's a high roll. Now, 430U. Needs to angle. Yep. Gets one in return. 389, good shot. We bounced around from the 430. Here we go again. Yes, lovely shot. Right underneath the, just above the tracks, right underneath the side armour. Now, oh, we fired one, but it didn't go through. You see how the way he's moving about here is actually very good because it does throw off the enemy shots. The more you jink and make it difficult for them to get the aim point that they're after. Oh, and another one, 409. That looked like it went through the lower plate. And the E50 provides a shot, but it doesn't go through. Okay, can you get another better one? Go for the... Oh, no, well, we tried the cupola, but it seemed to ricochet off. No, those two aren't... They're not playing anymore. Well, the E50 is still there, but I think the 430U's decided against staying. And he couldn't get through the turret armour there. Was seen again. That T30 is still trying. But no, he's not actually aiming at us. And we get a nice round into him. 385, a low roll, but it still counts. We did take a round, though, a heat round from the E50. Finally penetrated us. Coming up, and this one went through the turret. 365 low roll, but it's good. Now the Batchats, our teammates, our platoon mates coming in, and now we're going to go for that E50. The Batchat's behind him. Oh, there's lots of action going on there. They're chasing after the Batchat, who's made a quick run through. We fire around at T49, but we don't get through. E50's definitely after the Batchat, but he's put himself now in a bit of a pickle. Can we get around in? Yes, yes, 357. It's still going to take at least 3 shots to kill him. And that's not going to work. And we've taken 2 rounds. Another round. Oh, this is bad. Needs to get away here. Now the good news. Oh, we just lost the tank to our to the enemy T-30. 263 went down. Now we're going to go around the corner, I think. And RT-49 comes in. We track. Oh no, we take out the E-50. We got him. Unfortunately, we lost our. Oh no, we didn't lose our Batchat. I thought for a second that was our Batchat being lost, but he actually killed the T-49 on the enemy team. There's an Emil over there and a Jaegeru. Get one into the Emil. It's a high roll. Now we're down to 473 hit points. We can't take too many more hits. That's a low roll on the standard B. We're certainly hitting a lot of the enemy, different enemy tanks as well. Jaegeru, nice one through the lower plate. 382, low roll again. He's coming up. He fired one in blind, but I'm pretty sure that Jaegeru was on the way up when he fired. That standard B is still there. We're 2 tanks up on the enemy at the moment. And Awppenheimer's decided to get closer. Oh, Jaegeru goes just like that. It was the 704 who got him. Now, the T-30's over there. Now he's relocated. The standard B is looking at us. T-30's gone down. Now the enemy is in really suffering. They're 4 tanks down. There's only 3 of them left now. I'm going to try and come up behind that standard B. There's the Emil. Get around into him. Nope, failed. I'm sure he knows we're here, but he's ignoring us for the moment.
Let's locate another target. Ready to fire.
Or is he? No, he's coming this way now. He is coming this way. And we've ricocheted off his frontal armour. But that's allowed the M103 to get behind him and put a round into his rear. So we're actually helping our team. And we've got a 704 and a Batchat trying to get up this on platoon, mate. We ricocheted off, but the Batchat got the kill. And there's only one enemy left. It's the FV4005 Stage 2. And we're all racing to try and get him. We've only got 1 kill, but the Batchat's got 4. He's doing some good assassination work. And he gets 1 shot in. We get 1 in. Go for the ram. Yes! Get a ram kill on him. And that's the end of the game. Well, that was fun. Let's have a look at the end of battle stats. And it's a first class tanker for Awppenheimer in the Centurion Action 10. He got a Hand of God for surviving the battle, having received damage from 4 different enemy tanks. A Bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. He got 8. A Duelist medal. A Fire for effect for getting more hit points than damage, more damage than the hit points of his own vehicle. A Shell Proof for blocking more damage than the hit points of his own vehicle. A Confederate for hitting more of the enemy than anyone else. And I was astonished at the number of enemy tanks that he was engaging, one after the other. And he got the High Calibre as well for dealing the most damage in the battle. Let's have a look at the team score. Well, there you are, right at the top of the table, 7,047 hit points of damage. The next highest scorer was his Batchat teammate, Eddie Benz. He managed 4,473. And the next highest scorer was the E10, E100, not E10. He managed 4,292, and the highest score on the enemy team was that FV4005. We killed at the end. He got 4,016, so he was obviously sniping from the back. When it came to the number of kills, the Ship Barn and the Batchat managed to get 4 kills between them. Then the T10 managed to get 3, and then we got Awppenheimer with 2 afterwards. When it comes to base XP, it was Awppenheimer who managed to get the highest amount, 1,203. Then Eddie Benz in the Batchat 25 ton, he managed to get 1,159, and lastly the M103 with 927. He fired 35 rounds, he got 32 direct hits and 19 penetrations. damage of 7,047 hit points, of which 1,584 were up more than 300 meters. He received 10 hits from the enemy. 4 of them were penetrations, 6 non-penetrations, and I think a lot of that was down to the fact that he was working it as hard as he could on top of Temple Mount to avoid those shells going through, and they were bouncing off him. He blocked damage of 2,330 hit points. He spotted 6 enemy vehicles, damaged 11 of the enemy, killed 2 of them, and did damage assistance of 688 hit points. On a premium account, he earned 88,308 credits, and he got 319 credits for damage done by allies, and that came to a total of 88,628. After repair and ammunition resupply, and he did use some premium ammo, in fact, fair amount, he actually ended up with deficit, a loss of 46,786 credits. He received 1,805 XP, times 5 for this weekend, and got 361 for playing in the platoon, so he took away 9,386 experience points from one game. So pretty good game altogether, a nice set of awards, and certainly amazing that he hit so many of the enemy from that position. It shows that it's actually quite a versatile position, because you've got enemies all around that you can shoot at, and so long as you work it the way he did on the hill, the enemy is going to have a lot of difficulty trying to get those shells through you. So if you enjoyed that replay, please give it a like and do subscribe to our channel, and hopefully it'll be your replay that I'll be dealing with, or next that we'll be viewing in the next replay, in the next video.